You're not quite dead.
This video is going to save you a lot of time and money. Maybe. I played Dune Awakening, and it's not what you think. I've been super excited for Dune Awakening, like forever. But after playing the most recent beta and playing the past, I'm less excited. Excited, but less. It's just not what I expected.
Bye.
We know that Dune Awakening was initially, and for a long time, billed as an MMO survival game. It's definitely not that. In fact, much later, they changed their marketing description to describe it as Dune Awakening is an open-world multiplayer survival game on a massive scale. It's not that either. It's a survival game, plain and simple.
Seer of lies.
Calling it a survival game on a massive scale is only partly accurate, but not a bold-faced lie. I'll touch on that shortly. Another thing that's kind of wordplay but not completely inaccurate is this somewhat ambiguous quote by the game's producer Nils Ryborg, where he says, and I quote, "Yes, we're making a survival game, but we're making a Dune game, right? One of the design models we have is make the game fit Dune. Don't make Dune fit the game." Sure, I guess. I don't really see any changes here. The quote leads me to believe that they're making something truly different, and it's really not. I may be oversimplifying when saying this, but from what I see, the quote, "they making the game fit Dune," it seems to me like it's just replacing typical scrap collecting here and adding collect blood there. It's kind of just changing the collect priority and putting the Dune spin on it. Yes, they do make it feel like Dune, but every IP puts in their own world. Let me pick up on some positivity, and then I'll go back down to the other thing that I had mentioned to wait towards the end where I think it's a little bit different. I don't want people to think that I have an agenda against the game. In fact, I'm very excited for the game. I want to make that clear. As a survival game fan, I'm very excited. So let me give you a little bit of positivity of things that I have played, things that I have liked in Dune. I love the alternate Dune universe concept. The emphasis on story is impressive for a survival game. You don't really get that in other types of survival games. I love the building system, love the crafting. It gives me the old Star Wars Galaxy vibes when it comes to quality resources and how it directly holds hands with the quality of what you're creating. I mean, it is, I said quality several times, it is a quality survival game. Survival game. Now let's talk about the partly accurate description that I alluded to at the beginning of the video. Again, they are calling it a survival game on a massive scale. That's the PvP aspect, and I will preface by saying I have not had an opportunity to jump into the PvP, but we do know the facts as to what is going to be happening. You can zone into a closed zone to battle for resources. That's not a massive open zone, free-flowing experience. It's not open world. It is kind of cool though, depending on how you view grouping, because you will need to group if you want to be part of any PvP. Don't even try it unless you're in a massive guild. Again, I've not experienced large-scale PvP, but we know the story. Will it be balanced? Maybe, when it comes to mechanics, but we as the players, we're gonna mess that up. No doubt about it. I just hope it doesn't turn out into another Nightingale situation. Now, there are some really interesting things that are designed to do with another player, or maybe several smaller scale players, like the scouting system, etc. But they're more novelty than necessity. At the end of the day, this is clearly not the game that Funcom intended to build. At least not the game that they had tried to sell to us early on. They wanted a massive scale game and then pivoted. It's Age of Conan with some interesting flair that may or may not turn people off. I love Dune, love the lore, but it feels like an Age of Conan in a Dune skin. Am I gonna play it? Yes, I'm gonna play it. Am I gonna love it? I mean, I love Dune, so I'm sure I'll jump into the game for 15 to 20 hours or something like that, and hopefully it captures me more. I was going to do this on my main channel, but decided to do this on Weird Gaming Adventure. But if you do like the video, like it, and maybe go check out my main adventure game Hotspot, or just run over to adventuregamehotspot.com, the world's largest adventure game website. We here at AGH, or Weird Gaming Adventure, we love you in a weird way. Click one of those, one of these, and just check all the videos.